Welcome to the World Tour series presented by Falak Kitab and Stranger Story. And this time we have landed in Mexico and on our way to our hotel. So we had booked an all-inclusive resort, and so we just got ready and get down because there was a neon party going on and we thought of being a part of it. And these are all the neon colors that I applied and he applied, and this is the final look. And then finally we headed out for the neon party. On our way we got some drinks as it was all inclusive, so there was nothing to worry about. And so as you can see at the backdrop, there's the Rio party written, and that was exactly where we were. Let me show you a look of the party. So as soon as we entered, we saw that it was hell crazy. Basically, we did not even imagine to be here because we have never been to a pool party like that and a foam party. So we thought of getting into the pools because again, the drinks are all free for us. Of course we have paid for it, but then this is we enjoying the party and the pool, and we were just so engrossed with this fun that we didn't feel like going back to the room, but we had to. And we just finally enjoyed the last bit and headed to the room, and this was the view from our room at night. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. So I just sing it so that you don't get bored. Okay, so this is the first official morning. We had a few more drinks, and that's why you go to Mexico, you know it, right? When actually spent some time on the beach, again went into the pool. This is the most relaxing part, going into the pool. And then we found a few photographers. They clicked our beautiful pictures, and finally we went not to the pool but to the beach this time. Clicked a few pictures, had some fun, and came back to our room, changed, and then we thought of maybe going out of the resort. So we just went out a bit and realized that let me take you out. This is just on our way back, still getting some pictures clicked, and this is how the outside looks. And then we found this beautiful mesmerizing place. This is a beach, and I got some pictures clicked, of course. Then we went to the downtown area nearby and explored the city a bit, even though people say that Mexico is not that safe, but we didn't really find it unsafe as well. Came back, had our dinner at the resort, and the next day we were off to some other location. And these are the streets of Tulum. So we have finally arrived Tulum, and we had booked again a resort which was all inclusive prior. So we came directly jumped onto the food and drinks, and then we took a quick walkthrough of the place that we had booked. Let me show you. So these were the outside sitting areas, and the wind was so soothing and calm. So we had a quick tour, but after the tour we realized that this was not really a place that we liked. So we requested them that if we can just switch another place. So we checked quickly on Airbnb and we found this pretty spot, and because we wanted something which is more fun, as we had already experienced the inclusive part. So this Airbnb was like this, and let me take you to the inside. So it's quite a cute boho theme styled place, and as you can see, everything is just so vintage. And yeah, but if you check at the washroom, you'll be like, I don't like that much vintage. But that's fine. We still enjoyed our stay here. And then okay, what else? Okay, maybe some photography. Okay, then we went out to a restaurant, actually a couple of restaurants, and outdoor shopping, and some most of it was window shopping because it was quite expensive as well. And then we were just out there drinking stuff, and it was also my birthday, so we cut the cake. I like this washroom at one of the restaurant. And okay, then we went to the Ilios, which is quite famous for their, of course, dinner, as well as for the experience where we smash the plates. And in Greek culture, it's actually very sacred. So that was a lit night, but it was time to sleep and wake up the next morning, where we are heading out to the most famous Chichen Itza. And on our way, I actually shopped from the local market, and that was the dress I got, and these are some extra souvenirs. And then we went inside the Chichen Itza place, and this is finally how it looks. Yeah, so we could hear a lot of noise of various animals. Later, we realized it was all fake. And then I clicked up quite a few pictures that you have to check on my Instagram. And then here we found that, like I said, animals, not everything was fake. Maybe this area is surrounded by animals, and that's why they do it. And then we moved ahead to try cenote. So cenote is basically an underground sacred water that you can go and explore, and there are various cenotes around the place. We explored this one. That was a romantic song I always want to dedicate to my partner, so I just sang it. And finally, it was time for us to go back to our regular routines. So we had purchased this chess station from Chichen Itza. So we played it, and after a while, I saw my partner like that. By the way, he's my husband as well. Bye.